Good morning. I'm here to share with you what the heck is going on with the latest and greatest with the Realogy and Amazon partnership. This all just happened a day or two ago, and we're having more and more information come out about what is going on and what the plan is and what their intentions are. And I want to just give you a quick overview of what we know today. I mean, it's Thursday. This all came out on Tuesday, and I was able to collect a lot of information for y'all. So I'm just going to give you a brief overview, and we'll have more conversations around this. And if you actually see information that interests you when you're doing your own research, please pass it on to jessicafox@kw.com so I can put all this information together. Now, first of all, is what actually happened. So Realogy, if we actually look and see what's been going on, meanwhile, Keller Williams, Gary Keller, has been doing all he can to future-proof the realtors business and support our industry. And we have a lot to be grateful for because he has invested a lot of time, money, energy, resources. I can't even tell you how much the company has given to us to make sure that we are, in essence, I'll say future-proofed and still relevant in real estate in the coming future. And it's really exciting to see what Keller Williams is doing. And if you want to explore that, you can go to technology.kw.com and actually kind of see the new platform that has been created for us. Sorry, I'm at my home office and my dog is really loud. So Ava, here, come over here. So if you go to technology.kw.com and you go to Explore Command, you can see some of the applets of the new platform. And there's actually little videos you can watch to go through the different elements of the command, which is what the agents will have and actually have now and are using. And what will be coming in just a few short weeks is the actual consumer app, which if you go to Explore the KW app, you can kind of see what that's all about. Now, meanwhile, Realogy is in a different world. So Realogy, if you follow what's been going on with Realogy, they have had a lot of challenges in their stock prices. So as of April, they had their shares had dropped by 63%. And Realogy, if you look through some of these articles, and I'll make these articles available for everyone so you can read them thoroughly and understand what's going on. Realogy is a large organization. It has Coldwell Banker, Century 21, Sotheby's, and those are the main bigger firms in our area, but includes ERA and some other brokerages. They're a publicly traded company, and their stocks have been nosediving. And so they were in a position where they had to do something. Now, why are their stocks plummeting? And that is the first question I'd have you ask. And that is because they haven't made any transition to be future-proofed for the future. If you look at what the company has, it's a very traditional platform. There's no technology, there's no advanced technology that the consumer is now demanding. And Realogy is losing the battle against, for real estate, against Keller Williams, Redfin, and Zillow right now. And so we're seeing that result in a major nosedive of their stock. So they had to do something, and yet they don't own any of their tech, and to start building it would take too long because they don't have that much time. So what did they do? Well, we've seen a lot of different companies do a lot of different things recently, with RE/MAX partnering with Redfin for a very short period of time. And now we're seeing RE/MAX partnering with State Farm. So we're seeing all this chaos and commotion. It's because they have to do something in order to stay relevant in the future. So they chose to partner with Amazon. Now, why is that a problem? Well, if you look back in time, and this is not long ago, Amazon actually tried to get into the business a while ago. If we go back to an article that I pulled up, this is from the Wall Street Journal. This is back in, I'm sorry, wrong article. This is back in April 24th of 2018. If you remember, in April of 2018, Amazon tried to get into the real estate business then. And they were positioning to really be a potential problem for us by getting in the business and the way they were going to go about the business and the way they were going to attack commission and basically eliminate the real estate agent. So they've been trying to get into business for a while. In fact, I recall more of these attempts. I thought they were back in 2017, and I'll pull more data on that so we have all that. So we know that Amazon has wanted to get into real estate. And so by now partnering with Realogy, Realogy is grateful to see that their stock went up. And because why they're so worried about their stock is they're publicly traded. So Keller Williams is privately held. Gary Keller owns our company. He foots the bill. He is in charge of everything. And if anything, he profit shares with us. So we're somewhat like shareholders, and yet we're not publicly traded, so we're not scrutinized as much because of that. And this was a move that Realogy really needed to make to kind of correct how things were going. Now, when you read this article and you really dig into it, and there's a lot of articles I've read about this, what they're basically doing is with this partnership, say you're an agent at Coldwell Banker or Century 21 or Sotheby's. If you are one of the chosen ones, and first of all, they're only going to start in a handful of markets. The markets that they're starting in are, of course, Tampa, Atlanta, Charlotte, Chicago, Dallas, Fort Worth, Denver, Houston, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Orlando, Phoenix, Sacramento, San Francisco, Tampa, Washington, D.C., and those are the initial cities that they're going to be beta testing this in. They've chosen a handful of 3,000 realtors that will be their chosen ones. So I can't imagine if I wasn't a chosen one. But these chosen ones are will be getting leads from Amazon. And if you want to experience this as a consumer, because I did this yesterday, you go to amazon.com/turnkey. And basically, they match you up with a realtor. So it's nothing more than a referral fee, but it's a 45% referral fee. And that's the average that they're expecting it to be for a trade of services. So Amazon, so the agent's going to foot the bill. They're going to have this transaction, and post-close, Amazon's going to swoop in and give some services. And they've listed all kinds of different services that they'll potentially be providing. And what that might look like. And there's different packages based on the value of the home. So they range from $1,000 to $5,000. And there's simple things like Amazon will provide an Echo Dot, an Echo Show, and a special doorbell. Well, the reality is it's all Amazon services. So it's really not benefiting the agent. It's basically getting the consumer to use Amazon even more than they are. And they're potentially giving up to $450 to $1,500 of credits towards helping with unpacking or cleaning or a handyman. And these will be service providers provided through Amazon. So in essence, the agent is trading 45% of their commission to be completely eliminated out of the transaction so that Amazon can swoop in, bring their guys in and their future services, so you have really no reason ever to stay relevant or in relationship as a realtor. So that's obviously the biggest red flag I see, and obviously 45% of your commission. So I don't see the win in this for the agent. And what I did yesterday is I reached out to a couple agents with Realogy that I have a good relationship with, and they actually were hosting a mandatory national meeting yesterday to kind of get their arms around their agents, because you can imagine how you would feel if I said, hey guys, I'm going to take 45% of your commission and I'm going to push you out of the transaction and bring my people in and my future services in. I can only imagine your reaction. And yet that is the reaction that most of the agents had. A few of them were a little naive, saying, well, we might get some leads and blah, blah, blah. And yet I reminded them that Amazon has been trying to sneak into the real estate business for some time. And what's stopping Realogy from just gobbling up, what's stopping Amazon from actually gobbling up Realogy right now? That's chump change for them to buy Realogy. And Realogy is not in a good spot. So if you really look out to the future and see what kind of negative impact this could have, it's really not beneficial at all for a realtor and could be really disruptive to our industry. So this is definitely something we're going to be tracking and trending and watching, because Amazon is being kind of scrutinized in a lot of ways for becoming a monopoly in a lot of industries. And so I'm anticipating that some of these tech companies and other real estate giants will be going after Amazon for trying to be a monopoly of yet our industry as well. And if you follow Amazon, they don't pay their employees well, and they're notorious for being cheap. And if that's the route they would be going with realtors to make them employees, it really wouldn't be a benefit to anyone I've ever met. Beyond that, if you want to read some of these articles, I'll definitely pin them up so you guys can kind of just read through. And please add what you catch too, so we can all stay in the now. Some of it's fake news. I'm just going to be brutally honest. And my goal is to just bring you what I know to be true so that we can filter through all the gossip and the garbage to what the truth is. But the point is this. You know, I've been saying this for a while. Gary Keller's been saying this for 4 years now. Life is changing in real estate, and you really need to adopt and adapt, or you will actually get eliminated. And it's not about just putting your head in the sand and hoping that if you continue to do the same that you'll be fine, because that's not true. And that's why I'm really going to challenge you to go and engage with what you have. Command is phenomenal. Command is the answer. Search 2.0 is the answer. If you look at what the consumer is desiring, they're not desiring Amazon. They're not desiring added services from Amazon. They're desiring control. Search 2.0. They want an app search to close experience. They want mortgage discounts. They want several different things that actually aren't being resolved with this Realogy and Amazon partnership. So again, go back to what the consumer wants. You have it. So if you haven't gone into Command, added your database, turned on your neighborhood URLs, turn on your auto campaigns so that people get updated with what's important to them, which is their neighborhood information. It's easy to do, and we do it Mondays and Wednesdays, and you can reach out to the office and we can give you the specific calendar so that we can launch your career into Command. It is ready for you to be using every day in every way, even opportunities and the sketch house, your pipeline, all of that is ready to go. So if you haven't engaged with that, time is ticking. You need to get going on that so that you can put your arms around your database so don't go wander off to Amazon turnkey and end up with a Realogy agent, which the agent will actually probably take a really big hit on that deal. So do what's right for you and get going on this. Now, yesterday I did try this. I went on Amazon /turnkey, and I was really impressed with the response. So you need to be aware of this. It's not, it's a really intuitive response. I went in, put just a bit of information, and within a second of basically putting my email and basic information in, immediately I received a local text saying that I would be called shortly, and I was called with another local phone number, and they double called because I didn't answer. They did not leave a voicemail, and I've already gotten several other texts. So they're on me with amazing follow-up. So I would challenge you again, get real with your database because that's where everything's headed and that's where you need to be. So if you want more information, reach out. I'm going to continue to share what I know. And if you have anything more to add, please add it in the comments below with articles or videos or anything of interest that you've seen. Let's stay involved and engaged with this because this is our industry changing right in front of us. Talk about evolution. Real Estate 2.0 is real, it's happening, and it's time for you to engage. So if you haven't, start today.